That is what I said. When I appear, my world appears. If I don't appear, no world will appear. If I'm scheduled to appear at 6 a.m. in the morning by alarm, the alarm rings. The moment I open my eyes, everybody comes into my life. Father, mother, husband, wife, brother, sister, enemy, tensions, disease. See, the disease also poor thing, आराम से सोया हुआ है. Whatever kind of even deadly disease, you are troubled only when your mind wakes up. Even if you have aches and pain in your body, when you're sleeping, you don't have pain. Have you noticed that? Why? Because man hi karta, man hi bhogta. Who's enjoying or suffering that pain and happiness? Your mind, please. It is not your body. You can have a body and still not suffer. Many of you have seen this. Let's say you have some aches and pains and you enter into samadhi. Will you have ache and pains? Body is there, but body is alive, supple, blood movement, everything is there in that. But you don't have sensation. Why? Mind is gone, samadhi. Please understand, everything is in the mind. If you want to understand healing, you have to understand this crystal clear. There is no point simply sending healing to the body. Body is useless without the mind. What did I tell you now? You healing the body and forgetting the mind. Mind is the main problem. Sukha dukha happens there. Why are you irritated? Why are you bothered? How are you triggered? All this trigger, that where is it happening? In your body or in your mind? You can have a sensation, you can have a wound on your hand, a itch on your hand, whatever. But till the mind is not supporting that sensation, you will not suffer or enjoy it. See, the same sensation on your hand or feet or head or body disappears once the mind is gone. So psychiatric drugs, what they do? Too much of tension, take pills, psychotic drugs. And what do? Numb the brain. Numbing process hai. This I've told you many times. Your meditations are all numbing, huh? दारू है वो, alcohol. Because every time you sit in a corner for 5, 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, you'll feel peaceful. Even a drunkard feels the same when he's in the bar. Even a person with insomnia, when they take a sleeping pill, they also feel relief for some time. But what you have to see here very clearly is, after taking the dose of medication or meditation, what is your state? Are you reverting and coming back to square one? Even the drunkard comes to square one. That is why he runs again to the bar next evening. Too much of tension, too much of worries. I can't handle it. I have to take a peg. Men do that. Men go to run to the bar. What do women do? If they can drink, they will also drink. Nowadays, women also do that. If not, if they are uh, stuck in the politically and socially influenced societies where you're not allowed to do all that, what they will do? They will find other means of numbing themselves. It might be gossip. It might be kitty party. It might be a game outside. It might be meeting friends. It might be taking a picnic, a tour. It might be television. It might be internet. It might be mobile phone. It might be a film. It might be a circus. It might be a drama. It might be some program. It might be food. Escapism. Until you're aware, you'll not notice these patterns. Why? Because that is where the suffering is lying. What is the mind doing here? Mind is having too much of load. Mind is remembering a lot of problems. So it wants an escape. It wants to go and sit somewhere in the corner and pretend it is not there, like the cat drinking milk with the eyes closed. And it thinks no one is watching it because its eyes is closed. The whole world is seeing it. So all this escapism, the triggers in the body, triggers in the mind, where are they coming from? Unhealed clutter, garbage. And what do you want to do? If you're an awakened, illumined person, you'll want to go and heal it. If not, you want to pretend nothing has happened. You want to escape with some other. You want to run. You want to hide. You can do anything. That's your choice. It's your life. That's how karma plays out. If karma wants to give you a little more longer doses of suffering, it will not give you this message, this whatever you're hearing now. Because if you get this message, you'll start working on it. So what am I indirectly saying? The time has come if you are ready to change the prarabdha. If karma is too heavy, you listen to this, you'll say, wow, what a nice satsang, and go back to sleep and wake up again as the same old you. You'll forget. Go ahead with your life again. Again, you'll scratch your head and say, life is still troubling. I went to that satsang also, but that doesn't help me. Not just one satsang, you have gone to so many gurus, so many temples, so many places you have gone. It is not going to help you because wherever you are going, you are not retaining it. Why you are not retaining it? See, listen carefully. Why you are not retaining? Because you are using satsangs and meditation also as escapism. You go to the movie and come back. The movie you are blissful. You are so tensed, you want to go and meet your friends, meet all your friends. You have fun. Nice, wonderful. The moment you come back home, again that loneliness, helplessness, that void creeps in. Then you say, what do I do next? Next plan, another plan. Escapism. Those who are little more spiritually inclined, they escape into their rooms, their little cave, and sit meditating there. You don't have to go to the jungle cave. Your room only is enough. Nice cave escapism. Now the spiritual ego will say, oh, I'm meditating. I'm a divine person. I'm becoming holier. But what you're actually doing is escaping there also. Because all that holiness also, after years also, it's not bringing any much effect. This is where we have to wake up and question. So I'm showing the same pattern. Worldly patterns and spiritual patterns are all the same, not much difference. When it is going to be different, when you work on it. When are you going to work on it? When you understand the science of the mind. We are keeping the mind aside and doing everything else. Where we have to do that work, we are not available there. We are busy running behind this body to heal the body. We are running busy to chase and kill this ego. Oh, so much of ego. In me, I have ego. That person has ego. Everybody has ego. How to kill this ego? You handle the mind first. Mind is the link to upper bodies and the lower bodies. Mind is in the center. How the mind tells the prana operates, and based on how the prana is operating, your body is operating. Mind, that is what I said. Mind manifests the disease into the body. Body में अपने आप नहीं आता. Mind is the powerful tool. Mind is the platform where karmas enter your life and karma plays. Karma directly does not come into your body. Even to have an accident, you might think, oh, it happened to the body. No way. It will first enter your mind, make you think something that will attract that kind of a situation in your life. You might not be aware of this. Wrong ideas, negative thinking, this will start clubbing your mind, cluttering your mind slowly. And then the power of that karma will start catching on it and making it strong, like a nail. Every time you think about it, it's like a nail hit into the wall, deep. So when it goes deep, then it becomes a pattern, a habit. Then habitually I'm depressed. Habitually I'm sad. Habitually I'm reactive. Habitually I'm negative. Habitually I feel low. Why? Because you have hit the nail many times. So when you start becoming aware that the mind is the main tool, you'll know where exactly to heal. You leave your body aside first. You leave every other thing, how to create, what is that? Kill the ego, even where to find God. Keep God also somewhere else for a moment. How are you going to see God when the mind is only not pure? Until you have Nirmal Man, you cannot enter into Nischal Man. Until you are Nischal Man, you cannot understand Shiva because Shiva is Nischala. Arunachala, Achala. Achala hai wo. Nischala. Stillness. Shiva is still. Shiva doesn't move. Don't make him move. The Shiva that moves in your mind is Saguna Rupa Shiva. Please understand this. That which moves in your mind is a concept, it's an image, it's a kalpana, vikalpa. When that vikalpa falls, you have to find where it falls into, where it disappears. That where it disappears, that is Shiva. That is that blankness. That is what Ramana meant to tell Punjaji. What comes will go. Your Krishna came, your Krishna will go in your head. It's an image that cropped up. Due to your vasanas, due to your tendencies, due to your projections, you created that image. Nobody knows how Krishna looks, huh? Nobody knows how Shiva looks. Nobody. You say, no, no, he looks like that. Who told you? You have looked into some image. You have followed some image. You ask the person who created the image, where he got it. He'll have got it from somewhere. And it goes on to the originator. The originator has had a kalpana, an imagination, a symbolic representation. That's how everything is come into place. So anything that comes will go, including the gods in our mind or even in the outside. Even if avatar comes outside, they will go. Even if they appear in your mind, they will go. If your guru appears outside, one day he will go. Physical body will go. The guru in your mind, oh, I carry him in my heart all the time. You carry his photo in your heart. That also will go. Is he 24 by 7 in your head? He's not there. You think he'll come. I'm not even telling don't think. You think of an ice cream, your guru will go. So weak the guru is in you. One ice cream can drive him away. You're thinking, oh my guru, guru, guru. And somebody says, a new ice cream has come. What is that? Guru gone. That's what Ramana is trying to say. Anything that appears will disappear. Anything that appears and disappears is not real. It's your projection. Then what is real? Ramana is telling the one who is seeing it, my dear, you are real. Before that God appeared, you were there. Probably looking at something, but you were there, right? Your presence, awareness, you are there. You existed. When that God came, you existed. During the time you're seeing, it existed. After he going, you are there. You existed while you're awake now. You existed even in your sleep. You existed even before that. You existed in your dreams. Who? The one who's seeing the dreams is the same awareness. The one who wakes up and sees this world is the same awareness. The one who is looking at that blank state of sleep or enjoying the samadhi is the same awareness. Something is aware 24 by 7. You are that awareness. That is what Bhagavan told Punjaji. Yes, that which is real. What is real? You, the seer. That is the meaning of Shivoham, I am Shiva. Tattvamasi, I am that I am. It will not come by philosophy because all your philosophies, I am that I am Brahmasmi, all some symbols and projections in your head. You have different ideas about all these concepts, and those concepts will keep coming and going. But what is the real? Real is this practical. Catch the practical one, and that is what we try to do. Shifting into awareness means shifting into your real swarupa. Who are you? Awareness. You're always there, aware. You are aware of not being aware also. You can be. Some of you who are advanced in these factors will see that. You are aware when you are not aware. You know I'm not aware now. in this moment. Awareness will come there. See, awareness will go into there also. Where awareness is not there, it can become aware there also. Awareness is one thing that is always there. This awareness is the tool by which you heal. I am telling you direct sutra. Either you understand this, or you catch hold of everything that comes out of that awareness and takes a form, maybe a guru or God or deity or this and that, and then connect to that false form which will come and go, and then get connected to the original form, which is what I'm directly saying here. Mantra Maheshwara. What is mantra? Sound. Where does sound come from? Check it out. Whatever I'm speaking, this is sound. This only is known as mantra. Anything that is sound and creates vibration, this is vibration. You take a recorder and record, you'll see vibrations coming in it, isn't it? All the audio, vibration. Why vibrations are? So this voice, when recorded, gets recorded as vibrations. It is held by the device, and when it is played, that vibration again becomes words. Songs. Your songs becomes vibration. Vibration becomes songs. Simple. So that mantra is what? Vibration. Now, where is the vibration coming from? If you investigate, you'll understand. Otherwise, you'll have to believe me, what I say. It comes from the light. Because if you vibrate anything, you take this material, you increase the vibration in whatever way you can, this will start vibrating in such a way like a tuning fork. All the cells, atoms will, all the atoms, molecules will start dancing in this, and slowly it will become vibration. If this vibration can be raised, because this is vibration, but it has to be raised. And the more you raise the vibration, it will become just vibration like this, and it will start disappearing. This will, this matter will convert into energy. And if that is still, that energy, that vibration is still raised high, that converts into light. Are you getting it? Light converts into vibration, sound. Sound converts into matter. This physical body is manifested in that way. That is why this whole body is vibration. We'll be doing one program 2 weeks later. There we will learn how. Tap into it, we'll see. Because that vibration only is Shiva. Nad Brahman. You must have heard it. Nad Brahman. Shabd Brahman. Shabd. Word. Nad. Nad Brahman. Shabd Brahman is only Omkara. Om is that first sound. From there are many sounds that get distributed. They only become Akshara. They only take different forms, different vibration, different forms. So this has a different vibration, this has a different vibration, this has a different vibration. That is why it manifests into that kind of form. So pralaya means what? Pralaya means reversing this whole process. If everything becomes vibration, everything will start disappearing. That is what you call as destruction. And everything will disappear into light. That is how all the great ascended masters whom we have meditated upon, like Jesus Christ, Mahalaleshwari, Vallalar, or Ramlinga Swami, or Mahavatar Baba. These are all beings who knew the art of turning into light. How did they turn into light? Not magic. Simply raising their vibration. This Yoga Sharira becomes Nada Sharira. Nada means sound, vibrational body. Nada Sharira becomes Divya Sharira, divine body, bliss body. And that only becomes light. So from light to physicality is a journey and reversing it. That's all. So these yogis who have worked on deeply on these secrets know the art of manifesting and demanifesting. That's all. Whatever you call as manifesting in life and dematerializing in life is using the same principle. You use your mind and send the vibration outside. That's all. You create a certain vibration in your head. That vibration only goes out into the universe and manifests into matter and reaches you in your life. That is why it is said, I am the creator of my own destiny, because we are all mini Shivas. We are the spark of Shiva. Paramatman, Jivatman. Atman is there. So whatever that father has the quality, the child also will have that quality. We have the quality of creating anything that we want in our life, but it has its own limitation. That's another story. In the start, we will know only this much. I am the creator of my own destiny. As you progress and come to Arunachala Tattva, you will understand हमारा भी बाप एक ऊपर है. If I am the creator and I am so powerful to create, I can create disease in my life. Why? Vibration. One wrong vibration, wrong manifestation. That's all. Simple. Change vibration, manifestations will change. That's all. So I can create. But later we will understand, if I can create this, how powerful must be my creator who created this kind of a creator? Huh? This kind of a mechanism, I have been given this power and I am creating anything. Look, what all the world creates. It creates wars, it creates peace, it creates technology. What all it does. What all power this AI, see, till where it has gone. So, if this mind, this human mind is so powerful and it can create, how powerful must be the creator who created countless such AIs? We have not gone till there. Okay. We go. Most of us we practice on that. We come to know that we are not the destiny creators after one time. Then we come to know it's the divine creator. The moment you come to that zone or that divine creator is the whole, that's a different story altogether. That's a very purified state of mind. When the mind becomes very purified, you realize how everything is just an operational play of consciousness. There is nothing serious here. Just a play, a drama. Today this, tomorrow that. Everything keeps changing inside this. Nothing is stagnant. Can you see? Nothing is still. Today what is there, tomorrow will not be there. The tendency to hold, which appears and disappear, is called madness, and that's what is called Maya. So, if you start realizing these things, the eagerness to hold on to anything that is transitioning will drop. And the day it becomes very stable, that you're not holding on to anything that comes and goes, that is the state of these Mahapurushas. That is called the state of Jivan Mukta. That is called moksha. Mind has become free now. Mind have become free. Ki I am going to create this. I am going to create that. This is my free will. That is my. You say anything and everything is fine because you are not in that zone now. You have understood how the Paramatman works, how the cosmic intelligence, how these yugas come and go. Where are we Katputlis in this? We don't know when we come, when we go. We don't know when we are going to be born. We don't know when we are going to die. Think about it. Tomorrow morning, without the alarm, can you work exactly at 6.6? You can't. Even if it's 6.6, it might be 6.6.53 seconds. Exact time when you're going to wake up. Nobody knows. When you're going to die, nobody knows. How long are you going to live? Nobody knows. When are you going to feel hungry? Nobody knows. When do you want to go to pee? Nobody knows. When are you going to burp? Nobody knows. Your next breath, not in your hands. Your next heartbeat, not in your hands. When are you going to be born? Birth is not in our hands. Death is not in our hands. Living also is not in our hands. Nothing is, even hunger is not in our hands. Digestion is not in our hands. Blood circulation is not in our hands. The electric signals is not in our hands. It's all simply happening, some automated systems. And what are we? Robots. That when you start seeing very deeply, you'll see a play of consciousness happening. Then you'll learn how to enjoy the play. Then that state is a Jivan Mukta. You have no will to go this way, go that way, do this way, do that way. You'll enjoy the whole play as an actor. It's not that you'll not participate. You are fully participating because that's your karma, my dear. You cannot escape it. Sukha, dukkha, all these are there, going to come and go. This thing will come, that thing will come. So you'll feel the pain, you'll feel the happiness. But there is one level of awareness that is aware of all this dramas going on in the mind, the body, and life around. So that is why Nisargadatta Maharaj says, without you, there is no God. It might shake some people. Hey, how dare you say that? Without God, I am not there. Nisarga says, without you, God is not there. This is what he means. While you are sleeping, where is your God? When you wake up, only God starts. No. And who's that waking up? The ego. When the ego is submerged, who are you? You are pure Shiva. You are God at that time. That time you don't need a God. So from God only ego is coming out. So God only exists. So these things have to be not just understood technically, but it has to be practiced. You start practicing with me, all these things. You'll understand it. Retreats and all, you can see how deep people go. That's why I try to share all these, whatever experience I'll put, I'll just put it, I share it with everybody. Not to proclaim that, oh, see, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Even if you give credit, also fine. No, not also, it's fine. And it's not that if you give me credit, I don't feel happy. I feel very happy. I feel flattered. I smile, I giggle. I feel shy also. You can praise, no problem. Because I'm not going to wear a mask and I'm not affected by it. Why? I'll enjoy the flattery also. Yeah, come on. That's a part of life. Navarasas of life. What I'm saying is take life as it comes. Don't pretend. Pretenders are the biggest fools. Don't pretend. Whatever is there, go through that experience. You're feeling sadness. Feel that sad. Why are you escaping? Is my question. Tears are coming. Why are you taking the kerchief and putting it? I've seen people dig it into their eyes and tear. आया भी नहीं हो. छोटा सा एक tear आया. That also they want to. Maybe their mascara and their makeup will get hurt or something like that. I don't know. But I've seen people wiping this. And there are some like shamelessly they'll be crying. Tears will be there all over. What is there to hide? Tear is a part of life. Sadness is a part of life. Come on. Now start changing the perception to these emotions. Stop telling them they are negative. They're all part of life. I've told this many times. Until you have the negative, you cannot experience the positive. There is so much of rasa in positivity just because there is negativity. Just because you are so sad and then suddenly you get a happiness. See the intensity of that happiness. How do you feel? How great you feel? How nice you feel? Why? Because of the sadness. Why are you cursing that sadness? Please understand, this is dual world. You cannot escape this. Get this very, very crystal clear. Because when this thing is not clear, only people try to escape. Where are they escaping? From negativity to positivity, जो होने वाला नहीं है. As though your escape till today has given you success. Investigate. How many times have you run? How many times in a day have you run from, I don't want this? And how many times have you succeeded? You cannot because it will chase you. And the moment you stand there, unaffected, neutral, see, it will come and rotate around you. but you are not affected. That is Jivan Mukta state. Jivan Mukta means being neutral, not by force, but through awareness. When you shift into awareness, you cannot. What we did day first today, some practice, do it. Many of you do it even without telling. You don't have to wait for instructions. You don't have to wait for meditation. The satsangs can itself be meditative if you're paying attention, in rapt attention, if you're aware of my words and also of other sounds. That whatever you're hearing, maybe your own breath, every single sound you are fully attentive. And to the words in the satsang also, plus everything. You're not missing out everything. You're not catching one at a time. One here, one there. Aisa nahi. That is scattered. All at a time. This and that. Right? Now observe what has happened to your mind. What has happened to you? 10 minutes past, you're doing this. How are you 10 minutes before? How are you now? Can you observe a certain kind of stillness has appeared in your body? Mind, you see, suddenly becomes blank when you do this. Body doesn't move. Your eyelids also don't move. Eyes can't blink. Because there is no disturbance in the vibration in your mind. When your mind vibrates, your body will vibrate. That is how your body shakes. Manomaya kosha se, the vibration of the mind impacts the pranamaya kosha, energy body. Energy moves and then the body has to move. Step by step hai. So now this is practical experiment. When my mind is still, automatically my body becomes still. What are we running behind to still this body? What all we do? How many asanas, how many mudras to lock the body? Hatha yoga. What all we do? Pranayama to tame the energies. What all mantra japas, what all patha we do to tame the mind. And look here, you shift into awareness. All these three koshas have no power. Shifting into awareness is shifting into the presence of God. Awareness is where Shiva is. Shiva is aware 24 by 7 all the time. In all the yugas, there is no time zone where he is not aware. He is aware all the time. Through you, Shiva is right now aware through you. So when you are aware of everything, the Shiva in you is Jagrita. So if 50 people in this room are right now aware, Shiva is having a wholesome experience of 50 people, whether you are aware or not, but he is aware. The omnipresence is always aware. So this whole world, samsara, whether aware of Shiva or not, Shiva is always aware through everybody's awareness, whether they are aware or not. How is he aware? Like you are aware right now. Are you not aware of your whole body right now? Any little twitch on your cheeks, you'll be aware right now. If an ant crawls on your thumb, you can become aware. If there is a little sensation of warmth on your left knee, you will know it. Any little movement in your body, are you not aware right now? Shiva is aware of the whole Brahmanda in this way.